Good morning. Hi, Phil McPhail here. Hey, land lovers. Today we're going to head to the town of Grindstone and look at two lots. One of them is on the river, and it's about 2 acres with 270 feet of frontage on the east branch of the Penobscot River. And directly across the street, we got another acre of land that's going to be part of this deal. So let's go for a ride today and go up and take a look at these two lots. Getting to the property in Grindstone is really easy. If you're coming up Interstate 95 through Maine, you're going to get to the exit number 244 at Medway, same exit you would take for the southern entrance of Baxter State Park. From there, you go left, and about a half a mile, you turn right onto State Route 11. And from there, it's about 5 miles to the property, and that'll be on both sides of the road. Okay, folks, we're about 20 miles north of the Lincoln exit now, and we're coming up to exit 244 in Medway. Just before you get to the exit, you're going to cross the Penobscot River right here. And just to our left, both the west branch and the east branch of the Penobscot River come together. So you cross the river, and you're going to get off here at exit 244. And as you get off the interstate here, you're going to come to Route 157. And we're going to take a left here and head northwest on 157 for about 5 or 6/10 of a mile. Just after you go by the Gateway Inn in Medway, you're going to come down a slight hill. And right here, we're going to take a right onto State Route 11 north. This section of Route 11 at one time was a pretty busy road, but since the weight limit on I-95 increased, all of your truck traffic, for the most part, comes down 95 and no longer uses this section of road. So for those of you who've been up here years ago and remember this being a busy road, it's no longer a busy road. Mostly people who live here are those traveling to Katahdin Woods and Waters National Monument or to the north entrance of Baxter State Park. While we're talking about the location here in Grindstone, Baxter State Park is about 34 miles from this property. Katahdin Woods and Waters National Monument entrance is about 20 miles away. We've got all kinds of access to the North Maine woods in a couple different locations up here. Millinocket would be your gateway town. That's about 15 miles from this lot. And there's a Hannaford store there, a bunch of other shops, Tractor Supply, a hospital. And that's 15 miles or about 20 minutes from this property. All right, folks, we are approaching the land that we're going to be selling here. And like I said, there's two lots, one on each side of the road. Again, we're about 67 miles to the Bangor International Airport. We're 300 miles from Boston, just about 4 hours or so, 4.5 hours to get up here. Yeah, and welcome to Maine in the wintertime. We've got snow is actually blowing off Mount Katahdin right now, and it's acting like a little weather maker for us. But we're going to get out. We're going to pull offside the road up here, and we're going to snowshoe down to the river and show you that, and then we'll come back and look at the lot on the opposite side of the road. So we're coming up to it right now. You'll see some orange flagging up here on the side of a telephone pole right here on the right, and the property is going to be on both sides of the road right here. We've got about a third of an acre field on the right, and then that's on the lot we're selling on that side of the road, and then on the other side we're going to take a walk down to the river. So we're going to get parked and we'll be right back. Hey, just want to give a quick shout out to my friends from Alabama who gave me this great Crimson Tide hat. Thank you guys. This is our frontage along the road. We got about 250 feet of frontage on each side of Route 11. We also have electricity and communication lines right here roadside. So let's go take a walk. We're gonna go snowshoe down the river. Right now we've kind of snowshoed in here to about the middle of the Riverside lot. And one thing you'll notice in here is just there's a lot of pine, a little bit of hardwood mixed in, but mostly pine trees. It's been pruned in here. We got a beautiful trail running through the middle of the land, running to the river. Just a real peaceful place. Not a lot of underbrush, so you can kind of see all the way down, and we can actually see the river down behind me off in the distance. Hey, this part of Maine, actually there's a deer winter area around here. We've got some fresh deer droppings and a really nice set of tracks coming right through here. So even on this little small 2-acre lot, we have deer wandering through here this morning. Okay, we made it down here to the shore of the river. I got to use your imagination here in the wintertime, folks. We've got a bunch of ice on the river right now and snow. We've got 270 feet roughly frontage here, and this land is going to have to be surveyed. We're carving this off of a larger tract of land, so it will be freshly surveyed when we close on it. The riverfront here is beautiful. We've got a nice high bank where the cameraman's standing right now. This area can be in the flood-prone region, so you would want to make sure you check your elevations with a surveyor before you decide where you're building. That does require a 1-foot elevation above whatever the mean flood elevation line is. And that, I don't determine that, the surveyor will. So a little bit about the East Branch of the Penobscot. It's a beautiful river. In the wintertime, it's kind of hard to appreciate it, but there's a little riffle right around the corner on this lot. Set up a little campsite down here, maybe a fire ring, toast some marshmallows out here in the evening. It's just a beautiful river. It flows out of the North Maine woods, through Baxter State Park, down through Katahdin Woods and Waters National Monument, runs down through Grindstone into Medway, and eventually meets up with the West Branch in the town of Medway. We saw that on the way here. Well, I haven't got a shovel with me, but you can kind of see what the soil is most likely like here in this undercut bank on the riverbank. It's kind of a sandy loam material. Pines growing all over the lot, so I suspect that's pretty much what you'll have on this site. We're over on the other side of the road now from the river, and this is the field on the other lot across the street. Nice level spot. You could build in here, you can maybe tuck it back in the woods a little bit, plant a garden, whatever you want to do right here. We're going to go back and look at the boundary line, which is in behind this field. We're back here behind the field now, and I'm about 75 to 100 feet out to the field. We come to this painted blue property line. It's been pretty well established by the neighboring property owner. We're going to have to put in the southern line down below us, and that's it. The other line's already in, and of course the road being the fourth. The interesting thing here is we come up against a very large landowner, and there's deer tracks in here everywhere. This land is not posted over here, so you could maybe do a little hunting, maybe call the owner and get permission from him, but beautiful forest surrounding this 1-acre lot on the side of the road. Here's the deer trail I was talking about. It's just pounded right down. You can see where they've been using this trail right through the woods here. We're only a couple hundred feet off of Route 11. Now we're over here in the northwest corner of the lot we're carving out here. You'll see there's a surveyor's stake here. Our blue line is running paralleling the road this way. Go back out the road. Let's talk about what the price and the taxes and everything are going to be on this property. Well, folks, let's wrap up this property here in Grindstone. We got about 250 feet out on the East Branch of the Penobscot River, 2 acres of land roughly on this side of the road, maybe just a tish more than that, and about an acre or so over here, maybe just a little less than an acre. We're going to have to survey this out prior to closing. The taxes on this are estimated, as this is being split off of a much larger tract, so we're thinking between $250 and $300 per year for both properties. This region is just rich with outdoor recreation. We got ATV trails that you can reach not too far from here, some snowmobile trails, Baxter State Park, Katahdin Woods and Waters National Monument just up the road. All kinds of things here to do. So if you want more information on this, you can give me a call at 800-286-6164. We'll have a property information packet. We can either email or send in the regular mail to you. And while you're here, don't forget, like, share, and subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Have a great day.